it's really about leaning into this growth mindset, right? That these are skills that you can develop, that you can train, and nobody is born with all these skills when they're born. You have to learn them and practice them. And just like anything that you practice, whether it's sports or the piano, you do get better over time. And I love that that's what your new book, Thrivers, is all about, right? Teaching the system of how people can help their children develop these skill sets.
Oh, thanks for asking that, because I think the key is that I've been trying to figure out with where I was writing Thrivers is, so what of these superpowers or character strengths matter most according to science? Which of them are teachable? And I've come up with the most highly correlated facts about resilient kids is that slowly from sandbox to prom, they learn 7 character strengths or superpowers. First one is self-control. A thriver is a kid who can put the brakes on the stress, and that's just mounting by leaps and bounds. The simplest little thing you can do every day is walk through the house and start pointing out your kids' stress signs before they're in meltdown. I notice that you start to put your hands like this, or you start to grind your teeth. Start to pointing out those are your warning signs. Then immediately you can say to the child, okay, now here's what you can do instead. Take a slow, deep breath from your tummy. It's a 1-2 breath. Slow, deep, go like you're riding up an escalator. Hold it. Now slowly let it out. If you exhale twice as long as you inhale, it's the fastest way to relax. If we could do one thing, it's just teach our kids that over and over. We do it ourselves. Our stress won't melt down to our own kids, and they're better off. The second one is optimism. My gosh, we all need it, because we need to keep our hope alive. And thrivers can find kind of a silver lining to it all. They don't let pessimism be pervasive and permanent. And one of the things you can do on that one is realize that the images that children watch really elevate their optimism or take it down. Turn off that dismal news, because the steady death count is not doing anybody any favor. But instead, start a new ritual in your house. And every night before your child goes to bed or before you sleep, just at dinner time, talk about the good stuff that's happening. The third superpower is empathy. And I am so concerned about this because the lonely factor is set into our kids. The CDC is warning us that stress levels are going to an all-time high. What do? The first thing is you realize it's powerful. Yeah, you can do Zoom play dates, but you can also talk about the gateway to empathy, which is feelings. Start giving your kids permission to share their feelings. Start talking about your own. You can't feel with another person unless you can go, she looks stressed, or I'm upset, or he's frustrated. And then just keep talking feelings and emotions. When you're reading children's literature, by the way, Charlotte's Web and Wonder, all of those build and boost empathy. You can ask, how would you feel if you were Charlotte? What does she need in order to feel better? And if I could give you one other little suggestion that's so simple and powerful, put an empty box by your door. And tell your kids from this moment on, when you have gently used toys or that book you're no longer going to read or the game, put it in the box. It's our family giving box. And every time it's filled, we as a family are going to donate it. We're going to bring it to the shelter or the needy family. The most amazing thing about thrivers, they think we, not me. They have social competence, but giving, not getting, is one of the greatest ways to reduce stress. Those are the kind of things I'm suggesting. They're all science-backed. There's dozens others in thrivers, but that's how we're going to raise a generation of kids who are strong and can thrive without us.
Teach and learn by example. Be the right influence on your family and your kids. Dr. Borba and Donna, thanks so much for joining us today. Great information. Make sure you check out Dr. Borba's book, Thrivers, as well as Donna's new book, Dear Me.